time to wrap it up for another trading day and another trading week. Wow. It is Friday, and I'm ready for the weekend. It's been a long, long week for me. But it's been fun. We've done some new things. We've traded pretty well, all things considered. Haven't had a lot of help from volatility from the E-mini. Maybe one day out of the last 2 weeks, or the day after that, we had a normal trading day. So, but we've done okay. It's just not been very easy. We came in today really after our revisions looking for resistance 50 to 55. This was our sell zone, and we were hoping to buy the 35 to 40 area, but it turns out to be 40 to really 45 is where the buy is. So it was a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be, but there we were. Signals were few and far between. This is a trade that we took on a mean green trade. I am still surprised that, and we talked through it live, that we did not get stopped on that. We missed getting stopped out by a tick, and we just made our trading objective, 45.50 to 46.50. There was a trade right off the low here on a B. That one worked as advertised. This B would have worked as advertised. Retest failure, S. Small trading profits. This S right here would have put some money in the account, and then from here on out it's been nothing but chop. You could have been stopped out 4 or 5 times in that mess. So again, we have a day with limited range, limited volatility, and that really makes it pretty hard to trade. Given what we had to work with today, we did pretty well, all things considered. And I hope talking through trades on the screen, saying we're going to be long or short here before the fact is helping your all's trading. So anyway, that's where we were on that. Taking a look at the F1 screen, an inside day, and that's exactly what we saw coming into today, and that usually yields a trading range for the next trading day. We will have weekend news. They'll be looking to see what happens in Yemen. The Greek European Union ECB arrangement will be highly anticipated and waited for. I think it can set off some really, really nice opportunities to the short side in the euro, and we'll have to see how it affects the rest of the markets. So here we are. That's probably about as close to a D as you're going to get inside the congestion range. So we'd be looking for a new move to come out of this 2050 area, 2049. So right now the sell is 53.55, 54.56, 59.60. On the buy side, our buy is 45. Say 44, 46, and then 40.42. Some news on Monday. We got personal income, personal spending. Personal spending is supposed to be a negative 0.2%. Personal home sales up 1.7%. The focus will be personal spending. So that's it for the E-mini. Of course, we'll be refining our calls come Monday morning, as we should. A lot can happen over the weekend, and well, hopefully we'll have all that done before we start trading on Monday. Looking at the note, we had a strong day up in the note, but we're inside. It's an inside day from Thursday's action, so this could lead to a trading range on the F1 screen come Monday. Looking at the F2 screen, it is a P, and a pretty strong one. What we'd expect, but we got resistance at 24 to 28, so we have the day session high at 22. So selling failure to take out 24.28, I think, is the trade. And then 31 to 03 for sell 2. Don't see how we can make it to the second level without some help out of Yemen someplace. Somebody shooting at somebody. On the buy side, 17 to 13, and then 5 to 9. Okay, the ZB today didn't do very well in the one trade we took in that one. The short side of the market just did not develop. And when we come into the room, we're just going to, we take the trades as they appear, but we could not get through the 18 level when you get right down to it. And the market was just right in here, this area right there, and it was slowly higher. The knob spread expanded a great deal today. So we're going to sell failure to take out 16 to 20, and then 23 to 27. Don't think we can make it to the S2 level. On the buy side, we've got this 29 to 01. The breakout was at 06, so 1 to 5, buy 1. And right here, depends on if the E-mini crashes this afternoon and continues to sell in Globex, we're not going to be able to buy 5s. We'll be lucky to get in at 9. And then 25, 29 for buy 2. Okay, the premium for crude oil is coming out, and subject to the next headline. You just a new escalation of fighting or anything out of control, and crude can take the market up. Same thing in gold. We're just going to have to watch what they have. So we like this 5 as support, and we like 1205, 1210 as resistance. So 4, 6, sell 1. Kind of picking up this area where London was. 9 to 11, sell 2. On the buy side, 94, 96, and then 90 to 92. And don't know what the deal or what reforms that Greece will be forced to sign off on anywhere except to get the next check. But they will sign off on it if they want the next checks, which leads me to believe they will. Then, will they stick to the deal? And my guess is that's probably a 50-50 proposition. I think they're still testing the waters to see how far they can go with the EU, the European Central Bank. And, from the European Union Central Bank side, they don't want a big default right now. They say we can absorb it, and the rest of it, you can bet your bottom dollar they'd rather not. So crude started to sell and is still selling. So stops below 48, 48.75 buy 1, then 48 even. And this thing could turn on a dime, 48.25 for buy 2. At 47. $47.25. On the sell side, we've got a lot of range. The last spill was from 48.80. We're at 33, so 75 to the buck, and it may take a 50 to 75 to get in, and then 25 to 50, picking up this area right here for sell 2. But first trade will be to get short to see if we can extend the range in London for those of you that can trade that time. And the euro. I think the euro rallies on the Greek deal. All this potential trouble and problems behind the European Union. Happy days ahead, then it'll be sold. So we got a seller at 950. We got a buyer against 108. That's 150 ticks, and that's kind of the way this thing trades. So we're at 15. Astro State stopped at 50, so 40 to 50, sell 1. Sell 2, 75 to 85. On the buy side, 50 to 60, let them get stops. And make it 60 to 75, buy 1. And 40 to 50, buy 2. That gives a little wiggle room. And folks, that's it for March the 27th, 2015. I'm out of here. I hope you have a great weekend. We're supposed to be in the low 70s, millionaire weather, $1 million weather. Like it, and I'll see you bright and early Monday morning.